And welcome back, everyone, to the NFL Today. Today's hot topic exclusively for CBSSports.com. I hear Dan and Coach in my ear. JB, it's too early to be talking about the best and worst division in the NFL. But go ahead, Dan. Give it a shot anyway.
AFC South, I think you got to say, is probably the best division, in the league right now with Indianapolis, Tennessee, Houston, Jacksonville. And they're all 4-0 against NFC teams and are all undefeated on the road. So that just goes to tell you how good they are.
I don't disagree with that, dude. I would say in the NFC, though, when you look at the NFC East, I think you look at them right now, as you sit there and look at it, you've got Washington. They're 2-1. I think the Giants are playing better. Philadelphia, and then obviously the cream of the NFC right now is Dallas. And I think if you look at the worst, I'm going to say the NFC West, because if you look at Denver and San Diego are supposed to be the best in that class, and now in Denver usually could be 0-3, and your best team is 1-2. I think that's the worst division.
Denver, is that an arrow at you?
Because he took the words right out of my mouth, because I look at the AFC West as being the worst division in the National Football League right now, because the best team is 2-1. And what's significant about this, every team in the division has been outscored by the opposition. And the Stars supposedly are struggling. You look at Larry Johnson, LT, Jay Cutler, those guys are not playing well, and I don't see it getting any better for them anytime soon.
No, I think the worst has to be the AFC East. They have the best team in the New England Patriots in the entire league, but they have Buffalo, who's 0-3. They have Miami, who's 0-3. And Buffalo, in my estimation right now, is the worst team in football. So I know when you see the New England Patriots, you say, how is that the worst? But you also could take a look at the NFC South as being one of the worst, too, because they have two 0-3 teams in that division as well. Yeah. So there's a lot of football to be played, but right now I say it's the AFC East.
And a lot of bad football has been played.
Right. Will Atlanta get better at all this season, do you think?
I think they're going to struggle. They have to look at this year and just say, hey, all the things that they didn't expect to happen to them, the situation with Michael Vick, and now Joey Harrington being the starter quarterback, it makes it tough. And then you got Matt Schaub, who they traded away. They could have had him there. So they just have to take their, take the lumps and move on. Take it this year and move on.
I see him getting the win today. I think today playing at home, I think they're playing better each week. Harrington coming off maybe the best game of his career. And obviously Schaub coming back in, that's going to fire up some of those defensive players.
But he also said that, he's 2 and whatever in our pick'em segment.
No, so Coach, he won't leave you alone. He said they gives him You know what? Be sure to catch us at noon Eastern every Sunday right here on the NFL Today.